What's up everybody, this is Lord Snoot and this is a new series of Project Ozone 2 Kappa mode. We are playing in hardcore, so we only get 3 lives. And you join me just farming up some wood, because I actually logged onto the server and it was middle of the night, so I just dug myself into a little hole, as you can see here, and started planting some trees like so. Keep myself safe, because the first thing we've got to do, if we look at our quest book, is get ourselves some logs, some planks, a crook and a crafting station and some saplings. Now for those of you that don't know, Kappa mode is like Infinity Evolved Expert mode, but then another level. So just to give you an example, 1 plank in this pack is from 1 wood, 1 oak log. If we have a look at some other things which we'll be getting onto later, so there's extreme crafting, and of those we have those, and of those, so an iron singularity is 49,626 blocks. Yeah, so we have got a lot of work ahead of us, but for right now I was just like I say, farming some stuff up, waiting for daytime, then we'll go and have a little look for the starting place. So this world's been generated on a Skylands map, so all that gives us access to is dirt, some trees and some mobs. Now the reason I've done that is I've seen plenty of Skyblock playthroughs of this, so I wanted to do something a little bit different, but equally I do know that mob spawning is, or has a major part to play in this pack, so I wanted something with as few caves as we could possibly muster. So yeah, Sky Islands, or Skylands as it's known, seemed pretty attractive to me. So we've gone ahead and started a server so we can let it run overnight to gather things up and stuff like that. And yeah, let's go and find somewhere to call our home. Seems to be a lot of mobs on the mini-map. They're all hiding under these little dark spots by the looks of it. Rubber trees from Mine Factory Reloaded, they're going to come in handy. Mulberry bushes. That looks like a meteor up there as well. So, oh, thank you Mr. Zombie for killing yourself. Looks like all the mobs are starting to die, that's handy. Pick up all their drops. And we will have a wander, see if we can find somewhere we want to make a base. There is actually a few more dark spots. There's a creeper. Now, we have to be extremely careful, that's not good. Extremely careful about creepers, because in this pack there are things called John Cena creepers, and once they see you, that is it. They are going to explode come hell or high water, and the blast radius is insane. And the damage they can do is obviously matches the blast radius, so yeah, we're going to have to be really careful of creepers, but hopefully it won't be too much of an issue going forward. This looks like I'm back to where I was farming, so we'll get somewhere we're going to call our home, maybe inside this big ball. Could do with a bit. I want to get around that corner really, don't we? Because we could do with a bit of flat land to start working on. What's down here? So yeah, hope everyone's doing well. Start of a new week for me, so what better way to get going than with a bit of Minecraft? And before, I'm sure before you know it, it's going to be night time again. What's in there? That looks a bit scary. So another thing we need to be aware of during this playthrough, and certainly at the start of it anyway, is vanilla tools are no good. We need to make ourselves Tinker's tools. This looks a bit better. What's over here? Yeah, this looks a lot better. Can we get a right round? Oh, that's quite nice because we can get right round there. And all this is going to be manned eventually, I have no doubt. So let's get up here and get cracking. Lovely. Now I'm going to have to be careful of all these gaps in the world, that's for sure. Looking a little bit scary. And there's a little pig. Hello, Napoleon. Right, I think this is what we'll be doing. We'll be around here. So, let's chow down on some apples. Where are those zombies? Maybe tucked away inside there. So yeah, back to the quest book. We have, begin again, wood, planks, a crook and a crafting station. So the planks is easy enough, as is the crafting station. I think I'll just blast all those through as sticks to get going. How are we going to do this? We're going to need a little hobbit hole, I think, to start with, aren't we? So the one thing we need to do to really get motoring is we're going to need to get our first tools and cobblestone. Now cobblestone is from sifting dirt. If I show you on here, you get stones. There they go. From sifting dirt. So I'm going to have to gather up a load of dirt, and we're also going to be planting some of these trees because we're going to want to infest the leaves with silkworms, and we get silkworms by using a crook, which is why I wanted us to make the crook, on the leaves, and they've already grown. Now if you hit shift, you can see the trees popping. That's a little benefit to this mod pack. So go ahead and we'll gather up this wood. We've got a silkworm, so we'll infest some trees, let that turn into infested leaves, and then we'll harvest those leaves. That'll give us string, and we'll use that string to make ourselves the sieve, and then I can get sieving on this dirt. Let's have a little look. This here, this zombie generator, I actually got. The first quest is basically starting, and this reward bag that I chose gave me that zombie generator. So although it's no good now, I'm sure it will be in the future. We need to do in a second stage of this one. 6 oak barrels. So go ahead and get those crafted. Now we use the barrels to collect water because one of the Skylands properties is that there's no water generated. So that's going to be fun. And I seem to have left my torch somewhere. That could be a problem. Because we haven't got a way to make a torch yet, so I guess I'm going to have to start sieving some of this dirt sooner rather than later. So let's claim this reward. Hope for some coal. Whoop, wrong one. A dirt chest. A dirt chest 9,000. With a book. Welcome to your new dirt chest 9,000. We hope you will enjoy many happy years of storing your stack of dirt in our storage utility. Usage. Simply insert the stack of dirt of your choice into the right highly receptive slot and enjoy the great convenience of having that dirt available to you at any time you pass by this chest. Yada 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 yada. All very good. So there you can see we've got the infested leaves there, so that's going to be drop string when we get rid of that leaf. But I'll let it spread to all those connected leaves. I will, I think, make a chest to start storing our stuff, because that's going to become a massive issue, I am sure. And then I think it's going to be a case of waiting for the next day, because night is approaching. And we haven't got any torches. So let's have a look at this loot bag. It's a rare one. Coal. Perfect. That couldn't have worked out any better. Thank goodness for that. We have light. So if you hit F7, you can see all these yellow crosses, and that is where mobs may spawn. But also, on this pack, we have to deal with Blood Moon, and that makes all the mob rules completely crazy, the spawning rules. So that's another reason we need to keep our wits about us. Make sure John Cena creepers don't come and bite us from behind. I'm just lighting up a little radius here around our area just to give us a fighting chance. Don't want to get caught out. There we go. And already we're out of torches. So yeah, we are on hardcore mode. If I come back out here, 3 lives, you've currently died 0 times. And the way that we haven't died, I suppose. So we need to be really, really careful, because once you lose all your lives... Sorry, big swig of coffee there. Once you lose all your lives, that is it. There is no... The world gets deleted, and that is your lot. So I think what we'll do is we will make a door. We'll bring this inside. Expand out a little bit. And we will have a little look further down the quest line to see where we're headed. So all these are locked at the moment. We've got all the way down to new. I think it's Mew, so I'm guessing it's new. So yeah, here's the sieve. Craft a sieve to begin the siege of the sieving montages. Can hammer down compressed cobblestone all the way down to compressed dust. So we've got 4 planks, 2 sticks and 2 silk meshes. That is 9, 18 string we're going to need in total. We have 2. But we have our crook in our hotbar and our trees cracking. What we could do actually... Was it a blood moon? It wasn't. We might be able to run out, gather some string, come back in and craft a bed. Let's have a look how close they really are. That creeper is worrying me. We've done it. We have done it. So 3 wool. Perfect. 3 planks. We have a bed. We can sleep. That means we can get on with some other stuff. So this game is a real short-term memory test because of all the crafting recipes. But I think I've remembered that one. I have. That can go away. We'll put our sieve, well, we'll stick it here, and this is what I mean. So if I right click on this sieve, the dirt goes through, and there you go, 5 stones in our hotbar, 8 stones, 12 and some seeds, and so it goes So we're going to need, it's 4 stones for a cobblestone in a 2x2, and we need 64, so we're going to need 4 stacks of stones. We are getting some other stuff coming through. Rubber tree, acorn, some seeds. Interesting. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll put a cut in here. I will sieve like my life is on the line for it, and I will bring you guys back in as we are getting close to 4 stacks of stones. So see you in what, a couple of minutes? Alright everybody, welcome back to what is becoming the crescendo of the most exciting 5 minutes of my life. Got one more piece of dirt to do. So as you can see, it's 3 PM in the top left hand corner. I have been sieving and gathering up some dirt, and we now have enough for the quest. Made a little bit extra because we're definitely going to be needing cobblestone, and there's another reward. Let's get rid of that before we accidentally click it. I won't be opening chance cubes anytime soon, because some of them are nukes which can say goodbye to your base, and I'm not putting all this hard work in to have my base destroyed. So cobblestone 64, crafting task 1 furnace. Okay, now then, is that going to be a modified recipe? 9 cobblestone. Go on. So it's a good job I made up those extras, because we need them already. Let's just do them all into cobble. So we're going to need 8 of these, and that's going to give us a furnace. And that is nice because we can actually start making some charcoal. So let's have a look at that reward. 1/4 of a heart, chance cube. So the hearts, once you get a full heart, you can actually cash it in for another life. So we will be keeping a kind of tight eye on those. Soap, soapy water, and super soapy water. Now I think they're from Mr. Crayfish, because I think there's a washing machine and stuff later, which you can actually use to repair armour and weapons, so we'll have a little look at that later on. What's next in the quest line? Done the dirt, we've got the seeds, we need a rubber sapling. Did we get a rubber seed? We did, so I think we can just, yeah, right click it into the ground, collect that sapling, and that's another one done. What's this? The blood moon is rising. Creepy doll. Angry doll. What are the uses for? What can we do with that? Nothing. I'll have to have a little look at the wiki, see if I can find out what they're about. What we can do is we can make better use of our apples. We'll just keep a couple in case I need them. But we can make, with 3 stone, we can make a, well, providing the recipe hasn't changed. Yeah, we can make a juicer from Pam's Harvest Craft. That will change a 2 hunger haunches plus 1.5 saturation into apple juice. Not yet with the apples. And the apple juice will give us 2.5 and 6. So that's a much better food source. We'll take that. And that. A little feature I like as well, which is from Draconic Evolution. I've got it mapped to P on my keyboard, but you can place items in the world, which is pretty groovy. Do like that. Let's cook up some of that, and then we can get ourselves some more torches. That'll do. And let's have a look where we need to be heading. So, learning to tinker. Make your first tool out of tool parts. Remember, starting with just using wood. Recommend starting with using wood and flint or just plastic. So we need tool station, stencil table, pattern chest and part builder. That's straightforward enough. We're going to need some wood for that. So we need to keep one. And you'll see why in a second. We need a chest. Need a crafting table. We need some stencils. And then the stencils go stencil table, pattern chest, part builder, tool station. Perfect. Don't need those or that or that. So we're going to have to expand out at some point, and I'm a bit wary because this was a little hillock we're in. Oh, we have the quest though, so let's claim that one. Put that away, we're not interested in that at the moment. What are the chances? Well, 2% times 2%. Someone can do that maths. 0.004, is it? 0.0004? I don't know, something like that. Something close to that. So I think what I'll do... I can't really put my head out. Can't sleep because it's blood moon. We'll crack on with those torches. I could, I suppose, actually just put them in here for now. And we can make all the patterns. So to start off with, we're definitely going to need a pickaxe. That's those. We'll make a shovel. Probably make an axe. And we'll probably go with a throwing knife because I want to keep those creepers at arm's length. Just make these up because we're going to need them in the future. Crossbow, fletching, crossbow, fire string, sword, and a wide guard. That'll do for now. Well, they can go in there. So, how do we get flint? Flint comes from gravel. Shapeless crafting 1-to-1, okay. And gravel comes from hammering cobblestone. Okay, have we got... We have some sticks. We will make a hammer. And we will get enough to make a compressed cobble on top of that, because I think you can hammer. You can compress cobblestone. There we go. That is our 9 gravel, which is 9 flint. So we will put that on the part builder, and we will make ourselves wrong one, and pickaxe, tool rod, I thought I was going mad for a second then. And pickaxe head, so that's that. And then we want the... Did I make a knife blade? I did. And we're going to want another... Well, make another tool rod out of wood, I think. Knife blade, knife blade. Just put that away. Knife blade. I might as well make another tool rod because we've got this one shard left over. In fact, we'll make another one And we will make an axe and a shovel. Leave that in there because we're going to use that to repair things with. So let's make some tools. Tool station. Pickaxe. Durability 60, so it's not great, but could be worse. We want an axe and a shovel, and then we want a stick to make tool rod. One stick becomes one tool rod, so that's nice. And we will use that to make ourselves some throwing knives. So now we can keep the ghoulies at bay. Sounds good to me. I'll put that crook away as well, because the last thing I want to do is lose that. We'll make a... It said plastic, didn't it? What was the other one? Plastic sword. Attack -0.5. How does that work? Does that give it health? Plastic broadsword, plastic longsword, plastic dagger, plastic cleaver. +3 attack damage. So that would be cooking rubber up, wouldn't it? Okay, so where are we heading next? Beta is unlocked. What have we got in here? Looks like Agricraft. That looks like Britannia magic petals. Yeah, and there's Britannia with the runes. Minicio essence. Gosh. There's going to be lots of farming. Lots of farming. But right now, we can look a bit further into here. So we're going to need to get clay for the Tinker's grout. Yeah, we need 4 grout. Clay, sand and gravel, so we're going to have to get some... I've got the barrels outside collecting water. I believe if you put dust into those, that gives you the clay. We've seen how to make gravel, and I think sand is just hammering the gravel. It is. So we are going to need 1 stack of grout, which is 2, so 32 sand, 32 gravel, so we're going to need a stack of cobble to do that. And we have 5, and only 36 dirt. So I think what I'll do, I'll wait for another half hour, then we'll have a little run outside and see if we can find any mob drops, because it might be that we get... Looks like we're safe now. Might be that we get some interesting things. We've got our throwing knives. Doesn't seem to be any creepers around. He says, I'm not sure I hit that creeper, but I'm not going to complain. Light up a bit further around here. I do not want to get John Cena creepered. No way, mister. Nothing can get up there, nothing can get up there, nothing can get up there, or there. Ooh, a little lag spike. Is this all lit up? It is not. Just give ourselves some plenty of playing room. Then I suppose we'll have to gather up some dirt and start sieving again. So I think what I'll do, because we're getting close to the end of the episode, I will light up an area around here, like so. Oh, where are those bones? Thank you, Mr. Skelly. There, we've got a nice big area now to feel a little bit more secure. He says finding some more spawnable spots. And we are out of torches already. So, yeah, what I'll do in between episodes, after we've opened this epic loot bag, that's so you can change your conduits, and that I think gives you mana, so that's quite nice. I will, what was I saying? Yeah, I will sift up some more dirt, get that cobble, get a stack of, well, half a stack of grout, which is half a stack of sand, clay, which we need to put from dust in the barrel, so I'm going to need some more cobble for that. And then next time we'll be looking at getting a tinkery up and running, which is where we need to be for some better tools. So thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it informative and delightful. Thank you, and see you next time.